Hey everyone, so I'm going to do a look today using the Naked palette. I've had so many requests to do a look with the Naked palette and I never actually had it until recently. I got it for my birthday off my friend Laura. So all of the products that I use will be over on my blog as always. And now we're going to start off with the eyes. So included in the palette was the Urban Decay Primer Potion, and now I'm just going to apply this all over the eyelid and underneath the eye, and this is going to help our eyeshadows to last all day long and to appear more vibrantly. I'm just blending this out with a blending brush to make sure that I've covered the eye evenly. So I'm going to take this really nice kind of white shade called Virgin, and I'm applying this under the arch of my brow, and then I'm blending it out towards the end and the start of my brow. And I'm also going to then apply it to the inner corner, which is going to give us a nice open-eyed effect. Now I'm going to take my first base colour for my crease. So I'm just using Naked, and this is a really light brown shade. So I'm just rocking this back and forth in the crease using circular motions. Now moving on to this really nice kind of deep brown. It's called Dark Horse. So as you can see, I'm patting the colour onto the lid. I'm not using sweeping motions, as this is going to give us a lot of fallout down onto the cheeks. And I've already applied my foundation, so I want to avoid any mess. So now I'm going to create my shape. Now as always, I'm going to opt for the more elongated shape. So I'm pulling the colour upwards and outwards towards the end of my brow bone. Then I'm going to take a fluffy blending brush and I'm just going to buff out that eyeshadow again. So then I'm going to take this really nice coppery shade and I'm applying this on the inner half of the eyelid, anywhere where I haven't applied the eyeshadow. And again, I'm using patting motions to apply this. Then I'm going to go in with a more kind of a goldeny shade, and I'm just applying this straight on top of the eyeshadow I just applied. I just kind of like this mix of colour, it's really nice. Then I'm going to take Book, which is a more deeper brown, and this is just going to give us some warmth to the crease. So again, back and forth sweeping motions. Then I'm going to take an even darker colour again, and I'm applying this in the most hollow part of my crease. This is going to give us some depth and dimension to the eye makeup look. So for liner, I'm taking Creep. This is just the shadow in the palette. I'm not using a gel or anything on my top lash line. I want it soft and smoky, so I'm just making sure to apply this relatively closely to the lash line. Now again, I'm just using that black eyeshadow in the crease in the outer corner, and I'm just smoking it upwards and outwards to give us a bit of depth. Now a good trick for underneath the lower lash line is to look up into a mirror. I find this the easiest way to smoke eyeshadow along my lower lash line. And then I'm going to take a black eyeliner and I'm using this to line my waterline. To finish off the eyes, I'm going to take my favourite mascara and apply this to my top and bottom lashes. And that's going to finish off the eye makeup look. So here's just a quick look at the eyes, and then we're going to move on to the face. Prior to filming, I used my Avon Ideal Flawless Foundation in Classic Ivory, and now I'm going to move on to this palette here from Blank Canvas Cosmetics. So I'm taking this shade here and I'm using this to set my foundation. So you want to use patting motions to really lock in that foundation. If you've spent a lot of time blending out your foundation, you don't want to move it, so you need to pat it to lock in the foundation. Then I'm taking this bronzer here and I'm applying it to my cheekbones, the most hollow part of my cheekbones. Now it looks really weird, but I kind of bite on my cheeks and that helps me to find my cheekbones. So as you can see, we have a nice defined cheekbone now. And then I'm going to highlight. So I'm taking the highlighter, remembering to tap off the excess, and I'm applying this to the high points of my face. So the tops of the cheekbones, the cupid's bow, and down the centre of the nose. So to finish off, I'm taking this lip gloss by Rimmel in Summer Sparkle, and I think this just complements the eyes nicely and it's a nice finishing touch. So there's the finished look. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial, and thanks a million for watching.